VC, welcome to the Inner Sleeve. I'm your host DR, and today I have my top 5 of 22 for you. It's been a great year in music. It's hard to believe the year is coming to an end. This will be my last video of 2022, assuming I get it out on time. The goal is to have it out no later than New Year's Eve. I hope you guys had a Merry Christmas. I hope you have a Happy New Year. Start with my honorable mentions for 2022. These are in no particular order. These were ones that probably could have easily made the list depending when I did it and how I was feeling at the time. First honorable mention is Trivium in the Court of the Dragon. This one I didn't include on the list originally because I forgot that the vinyl didn't get released until 2022. It actually came out in 2021, but it was a digital release only, CD and streaming and all that. But excellent album. Saw him on tour. Been wearing this shirt through my last couple of videos. Love the album. Love the band. And it could have easily made the top 5, but I didn't put it in because it was originally released at the end of 2021. Next up in my honorable mentions is Ozzy Osbourne, Patient Number 9. Also another one that could have made the list. This is a good Ozzy album. For me, it's his best since Black Rain, which I loved Black Rain. And I love the fact that he's got some great guitarists on here. Tony Iommi, Zakk Wylde, Jeff Beck, Eric Clapton. But it's kind of a little bit of mishmash, so it knocked it down a little bit. But I do have a vinyl review out there on it if you want to go check it out. Next up on the honorable mentions is Scorpions, Rock Believer. This is another one that was very close. It was on the bubble. Didn't quite push over into the top 5. Outstanding album. Great, something that is amazing that a band that's been around as long as the Scorpions can put out such good music still today. My last honorable mention, Candlemass, Sweet Evil Son. And Candlemass was just a victim of the fact that I didn't get this album soon enough, and I didn't really stream it, so I've only had the opportunity to spin it twice, which means I've done it enough to know it's really good, but I haven't done it enough to see if it actually would make the top 5. So unfortunately, it's just being a later release this year, I didn't get enough time with it. Now let's move on to the top 5. Number 5, Saxon, Carpe Diem. This album is excellent work by Saxon. In fact, not always been a huge Saxon fan. I had a couple of their records before this, but this one is really good and I can't get enough of it. Therefore, it's my number 5. Number 4, Blind Guardian, The God Machine. Another band that I really don't know that much about. But I had to go check this out. I saw a lot of people getting it. I was actually late in picking it up. I had streamed it a bit, and then once I got the vinyl, I listened to it a lot and love this album. So many good songs on here. Also did a review on this one if you guys want to go check it out. Really good stuff. Number 3, Ghost and Para. I know this could be a little bit controversial for some because Ghost doesn't always get a ton of respect, but I love Ghost and they are great to see live. I saw them live this year. This album might be my favorite by them. It's definitely my current favorite. I do like some of the others as well, if not a little bit better. Probably the first album still beats this one out for me, and maybe Prequel. But good stuff. Love the album cover, the artwork. Great album, catchy tunes, good stuff by Ghost. Moving on to number 2. Number 2 was almost my number 1. In fact, I kind of changed my mind towards the end and went with Megadeth. The Sick, the Dying, the Dead is my number 2. I'm a big Megadeth fan. Was lucky to see him again last year in concert. Megadeth is still able to do it. He's put together a great band again, especially with Kiko on lead guitar. Great stuff. Great album in my opinion. I know again it's kind of controversial even for Megadeth fans, but for me it's probably the best album since Countdown or something similar to that, which I know would be probably irritating a lot of people that I said that, but I love this album. And my number one, Machine Head of Kingdom and Crown. Awesome heavy album, very intricate music. I can listen to it over and over again and never get bored with it. I always discover something new. Probably my favorite from them since Onto the Locust. Can't remember if that's the right name, but you guys know the album I'm talking about. Love Machine Head, love this album. My number one for 2022. Now this is just obviously my opinion. Love to see or hear what your guys' opinion are in the top 5 of 2022. Please post that in the comments below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. Keep those turntables spinning. See ya.